Hello, everyone. I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, the Monster Hunter series producer, here to talk about a new title, coming March 13th, 2026, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, along with sharing the latest about Monster Hunter Wilds, which is available now. Let's start things off with a video for Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection.
O sacred stone, join rider and spirit in unfailing kinship.
Bind thy untamed spirit to mine.
The process is threatened by what we call invasive monsters. They endanger the ecosystem by trying to take over another's territory.
Invasive? And I suppose it's your duty to reclaim this territory then?
That's a Rathalos, endangered species.
When we find an endangered species egg, we take it and hatch it. Then we can return it to the wild, bolstering their population.
Oh yeah, would you call it
Habitat restoration.
This is no relationship of convenience. We understand them and create the right environment for them to thrive. This is a ranger's duty we can fulfill.
Would you mind terribly if I gave you a hand with that particular process?
It looks like a Palico's gotta do what a Palico's gotta do, I suppose. Ready, and... Somnicat won't come back to get you.
You sure?
These kind folks drove the thing off.
Who are they?
We hope you enjoyed that video. Now, we'd like to talk a bit more about the new systems we just showed. The protagonist is captain of a group called the Rangers. One of their duties is finding endangered species eggs in order to restore the ecosystem. With the crystal encroachment threatening the ecosystem and invasive monsters running amok, Rathalos are not the only species considered endangered. Invasive monsters are incredibly strong, able to threaten other monsters and take over their territory. An invasive monster's territory may contain endangered eggs. The Rangers find an invasive monster and hope to rescue an endangered species egg, but it won't be an easy task. Invasive monsters are incredibly strong. They can't be beaten using normal battle tactics. Instead of slaying it, the Rangers will try to drive the invasive monster back to its den. Find out how to make an invasive monster retreat in this new twist on the classic Stories gameplay.
Look at that!
Sneak into the invasive monster's den while it's sleeping, then grab the endangered egg and run for it. After hatching the monster, release it into the wild, allowing it to put down roots and rebuild the species. When a monster population has been restored, their eggs can be found and hatched into monster partners. Hatching monsters and returning them to the wild is a practice the rangers call habitat restoration. Habitat restoration can be performed not only with endangered species, but with regular monsters as well. Hatching and releasing monsters into the wild will affect that area's ecosystem rank. As the ecosystem rank rises, eggs become easier to obtain, and monsties can hatch with special skills or genes. Raising the ecosystem rank can even allow you to find monsters imbued with that area's element. Monsters with an area's element applied to them are called dual element monsters. For example, a monster which is normally thunder element may be influenced by the fire element of the area in which it is hatched and be born with fire skills. This even affects the monster's appearance. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection provides a new gameplay cycle where you can protect monsters, preserve their ecosystem, and truly roleplay as a ranger. Form a new, exciting relationship with the monsties you raise. There are even special monsters that can only be obtained through habitat restoration.
I hope you enjoyed the introduction to habitat restoration. Now, we have one more special video to share.
This monster isn't crystallized.
You've seen Chotacabra and Raydao from Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, get ready for Arkveld. We're especially proud of its kinship skill animation. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection releases on March 13th, 2026. Ride your monsties through the exciting open world. Engage in satisfying strategic battles. And raise monsties in a new way with habitat restoration. We're confident we've created an even more fun RPG experience. We'll reveal more details on the way to the release, so stay tuned.
Azuria and Vermeil, two countries on a path to destruction. When all hope seems lost, an egg is found. Inside is a Rathalos, a species thought to be extinct. But this quavering light of hope is quickly extinguished, giving way to the darkness of despair. For the egg contains not one Rathalos, but two twins. Twin Rathalos bearing the sky-scale mark, the symbol of disaster from the Civil War 2 centuries ago. The natural world teeters on the verge of destruction, with countless monster species facing extinction. In the shadow of these dark times, the flames of war rekindle. Two countries. Two Rathalos. A rider and their trusted Rathalos, buffeted by the winds of fate, set out on a journey for the truth. riders form bonds with monsters, living with them in harmony. They call these partner monsters monsties. The protagonist of this story is the prince or princess of Azuria, a rider bonded with a Rathalos. In addition, they're the captain of a group called the Rangers. The Rangers' duties include investigating the egg quartz appearing around the region, along with identifying and protecting endangered species in order to restore the environment's balance. The protagonist is joined by several other riders, members of the Rangers. There's Eleanor, the princess of Vermeil, who's fascinated by the Rangers' activities. The protagonist's best friend, Simon, is also one of the Rangers. Thea, the newest Ranger, loves Poogies. Rudy, one of a long line of royal felines in service to Azuria, is the protagonist's loyal Palico. The newest entry in the series, Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, begins with the protagonist showing the ropes to Thea, the newest member of the Rangers. Then, spurred on by an incident, they begin to realize they know precious little about the current state of the world, nor humankind's hand in it. Their quest for the truth leads them to cross the northern meridian on a sojourn into forbidden ground.